What's up, everybody? I'm gonna do a quick little intro to get this video started. As you can see, Cody's over my shoulder putting some stuff in a tree. We wanted to just do a video today to kind of give a rundown of all of our equipment, everything we take to the woods, and now we're gonna kind of get everything set up and we're gonna put it up in a tree and kind of show you how our process is once we get to the tree and we're in a hunting situation. And the reason why we've lightened our setup and went to saddles, and kind of go into some more specifics on it. So stay tuned. Hope you get something out of this video. Maybe you can take it and add it to your arsenal and help you be better out in the woods, lighten your approach, and overall have more success.
All right, we've been talking about doing a video, you know, for this coming up year. We've changed a lot of our setup. Me and Tripp recently, I'd say last year, started saddle hunting, and we have a lot of our equipment that we just kind of show you what we take to the woods, to give you just a brief analysis on what we, you know, take out there and how you can kind of pack and be light. This is one of the newest things that I've, you know, put in my backpack last year. I ordered it last year and I started using it at the very end of last year. But it's the Lone Wolf Custom Gear camera arm. I think it's like a pound, or like right at a pound, or just a hair over a pound, but it has totally changed, you know, self-filming for me, because I had a muddy, you know, camera arm last year and it was over, I think, right at 9 pounds. So I shed a lot of weight by just switching to that. This is just my standard Zook lineman rope. You can get them on Amazon. It's just what I use. Probably better options, but that's the one I use. I use the GoPro Hero 7 Silver, and then this is my camera that I film, you know, most of my hunts with. As far as the good video, it's a Canon Vixia G50. I've been using it for a few years. Nothing new really changed with that setup. This is our little, you know, binocular bino vest. Me and Tripp both have one, and as well as the binoculars, I have the 1050, the Crossfire HDs. These are, you know, as far as budget-friendly binoculars, these are definitely the way to go without having to spend a lot of money. I definitely really like these. These are the sticks that I take out there when I use. I usually take 4 of them. I use a lot of guys use the, you know, the Am Steel. I like the buckles personally. It's just my preference. Yeah, it weighs a little bit more, but it's just my preference. And these are XOP, the double steps. These are not the new ones, but these are, like, I think last year or 2 years old. Like, this is just a fanny pack that I use to keep my camera in, so I don't have to actually get into a backpack, because the reason I use that is I use this pack. This is my pack that I keep my Predator XL in. It's my my actual platform. This is from Backwoods Mobile Gear. I really like this. You see these straps right here? I can put my sticks in them, and I even put this camera arm in it, and once I actually cinch it tight, it don't move, and I'm able to carry my platform, my sticks, and my camera arm in that. And then this will just hold, this just holds my camera and my knife and whatever other little thing that I want to throw in there, whether it be a snack or whatever. Here is my actual saddle. This is just a Hunt Armor one. Again, this is one of the cheaper saddles. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's 130, 140 bucks. I bought these from Latitude, which you can buy the ones to match the actual saddle, but these are just a little, you know, pouches from Latitude. I keep my ropes and my hiss strap, and I think I even have I'll get it out and show you later whenever I get my stuff up on the tree, but I even have a Genesis 3D bow hanger. I think it's the Fulcrum. This side I keep my my tether and my rope men in this one. So they definitely come in handy. And what definitely makes this really nice is this little bow hanger right here. I think you can get this on Amazon as well. It's just a little retractable bow harness. I think it's by the Hunter Safety System, but it definitely comes in handy whenever you're trying to pull your bow up. It just makes things a lot easier. Before I get into my bow, I'll show you the last thing. I use this during the winter time. Again, I think I got this from Walmart. When you get them on sale, you can get them on sale for 30 bucks. I believe this one is 30 to 40 bucks. But anyway, there's a little wire in there. You hook your little portable USB deal up to it, and it'll heat up. So like in the dead of winter, whenever you're on them long cold days, it'll keep your hands warm. And my wife, she liked to use it a lot. We'd go hunting, and it always kept her out there a lot longer without her getting cold. And now I'll get into my my final piece of equipment. This is the Matthews B3X from last year. It just comes it comes with the standard bridge lock sight, the ultra rest drop away rest stabilizer, the low pro quiver, to sit compact, and I used it last year and I killed 2 deer with it right off the rip. It's a smooth shooting bow, really compact. I really like it. I guess to get into my arrows, I'm shooting the Apollo, Sirius Apollos. I got the Max Hunter fletchings, 4 fletch with the white and black fletchings and the white wraps. I'm shooting the tough heads, and then I'm shooting the 200 grain Crocs. Total arrow weight's like 668, and I think my FOC is like 20 to 21%. But other than that, that's pretty well my setup. We're gonna get in here and let Tripp show you his setup now.
All right, Cody just talked about everything that he's gonna have and take to the woods. I'm gonna do just a quick rundown of all of mine. I don't have a whole lot, and because over the years of hunting, I've got less and less each year. So, and like he said, we got into the saddle game last year, kind of toward the end of the year, so we don't have a ton of experience, but we still are gonna let you know what we got. I've got the Predator XL also, and I have stealth stripped it up in the smoke camo, painted it a little bit, and have yet to hunt out of it, so we shall see how that works. I do love it though, putting it in the tree. That's as far as the little experience I have, that thing is money for being in a tree. I've got this old Allen backpack that I have used for several years. I got it off Amazon for, I can't remember how much money it was. Not too much, but I've actually, it's an old cheap backpack, but it's got tons of room. You could technically get more minimalistic and get a smaller backpack, but I use this to pack deer out and everything. It doesn't have a frame pack and all that, so you get what you pay for. But it fits my camera arm, and I know Cody was hating on that muddy arm, but I still use the muddy camera arm. I got it stealth stripped up, and then the inside pocket holds my base. And yes, it is a little bit heavy, but it's rock solid too, and you don't ever have to worry about it. And getting into saddle hunting and stuff, I've lost so much weight that a little bit, if I'm going to lose any weight, I'd rather it be there. I eventually want to go to that Lone Wolf custom gear pocket arm just like he has, but we'll kind of get there. Most of our stuff is you're going to find out we do on a budget anyway, so that's why we have what we have. As far as sticks go, I'm still rocking the same 3 API sticks that I modified a couple years ago. And man, they've been good to me. I love them. I made them a little bit longer because I'm long-legged, and that J-bolt keeps them rock solid. I mean, they don't shake or nothing when I'm carrying them. And them 3 with my ropes and everything come out to 7.2 pounds. So can't really do a whole lot better than that. Just like Cody, I'm running the Hunt Armor saddle, and the only thing is we haven't had them very long, so the only thing I'm worried about is how long they last. But as far as what the use of them, they've worked out perfect for us. It's fine on a comfort level, and like he said, it's the cheapest one out there. I've got these cheap Molly pouches that I got off Amazon to keep my ropes and stuff in, and they were super cheap, like $8 or $9 a piece. But I'm about to upgrade to that Latitudes just like him, mainly for, they're a little bit noisy when they rub up against stuff, and they're a tad bit heavier, so I'm wanting something kind of with a net mesh style, and to cut down on noise and bulk. This is something I've had ever since I started filming. I bought this little old fanny pack on Amazon for it was like $30 or something. It's got a few little pouches on the inside. I'll keep memory cards and stuff like that in there, a few spare parts. But man, this thing is, I use it early season and late season. I could put this thing on, my camera fits perfectly in there. It's right in front of me at all times. I never have to worry about it banging on stuff. It's never in the way. When I get up in the tree, which we'll show you in a minute how I do it, get up in the tree and I get it off of me, and it's just money. I mean, this thing don't weigh nothing. It's very small, and it holds all my camera stuff perfect. Last couple little things. I got this old Simmons rangefinder that I've had for years, and it works. No need to upgrade on that. Me and Cody both use these headlamps, and we started getting them on Amazon. We'll include the link in the description, but if you're needing a headlamp, this thing is the ticket. They're cheap. You get 2 of them when you buy them. They charge with a USB, and they've got like 4 or 5 different modes, and a red light is one of them. And I use the red light sneaking in the morning a lot. I also bought these power banks. I plug my GoPro into these. Man, this thing will last. It'll charge that GoPro up 2 or 3 times fully, and I keep them running so I can keep my GoPro running at all times in the tree. And that's another cool thing about this pack. It's got 2 pouches right here, and I carry 2 of these, and it literally slides in there perfect. And whenever I hang it up on the tree, that USB will plug right into that and the cord into my camera. So it just works out perfect. I'm able to have that. That way, if anything happens, that GoPro catches it. I'm using just some old Bushnell binoculars. Had these for years. Them ones Cody has are slick, but this is what I'm running. Running through my bow specs real quick too, without going into too much detail. I've got this Bear Marshall bow that I've had since 2015. I think it's a 2015 bow. Getting a little old now. We'll see about upgrading soon, but I'm running the Sirius Apollo arrows just like Cody, also 4-fletched helical vanes. And I don't have them on here right now, but I'm shooting the Tooth of the Arrow S-Series 150 grain broadheads this year, and I'm anxious to shoot something with them. And yeah, my bow's pretty plain Jane. As far as on a budget, this thing is money. It's killed a lot of deer, and it's been good to me. So we're gonna get over to the tree now. We're gonna throw all this stuff on there, show you how we set up, just like we're hunting, and you can see for yourself.
I'm fixing to, I have my platform set up, and I'm pretty much ready to hunt. But the last thing that I do to ensure that it's going to be, you know, rock solid is I tow hook it. And that's where you just stand on top and you just do that. And you can tell right now, after me doing that, add my weight on it, it is rock solid. Like, there ain't no give in it at all. I could do this from either end, and it's just solid. So I'm up in my saddle. I got my bridge. Go ahead and get that. I have my bridge, and it's tied to my tether. This is a 10mm rope, and I use a Ropeman, and I really love it. I got it last year, and since I got this Ropeman, I feel like it's going to be a game changer, you know, from using the Prusik. I have my my pocket arm and my camera set up. I got my bow set up. This right here, this little it's called a Fulcrum bow hanger from Genesis 3D Printing. I really love it. It goes great with this tethered, you know, his strap. Definitely a game changer. Just kind of show you what's beneath me. You can see where after I tow hooked it, how right here, how it bit into the tree, and it's just overall rock solid. I have my stick there. I only went 1 stick high, just, you know, just for the video. Again, here's my my camera arm. Really love this thing. This little deal in the back also came from Genesis 3D Printing. It is also a game changer. You know, when you're putting this on the tree, when you're new to it, it's difficult at first, but when you add this on there, it just levels it and steadies it and just makes it rock solid, and I really like it. Again, outside of this is really just my setup. It's a setup that I'm going to use for the 2023 season. I'm really pleased with it. I really won't know, I guess, until a few hunts in, anything that I might need to modify or change. But from the little bit that I've climbed with it and used it last season, I don't really see a reason to change it. But I guess you won't know until you put some more hunts in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down, and I'm gonna let Tripp get up here, show his stuff that he's got. So y'all just keep watching.
I'm kind of the opposite of Cody setting up as far as filming goes. I always stick my bow over here right on my left side where I can get to it pretty easily. I am running a new bow hanger that I've recently got from a guy at my church. He has a 3D printer, and we're gonna see how it works out. I think it's gonna work out pretty good though. It barely comes away from the tree, just a little bit back there, but got my quiver on the other side. Like I said earlier, I put my fanny pack over here kind of close. That way, which I'm filming with the GoPro, but I can stick my charger in there and then hook my GoPro up and then let it be running 100% of the time. But where it comes to filming, I always put my camera arm over here on the right side of the tree. And the reason my fluid head and my camera's gone is because we're filming with it down there. So you're just gonna have to imagine it. But I got it right here. That way, if the deer comes to where I'm setting up on it to shoot, like I said, I got my bow right here. Camera's right here in front of me. I can be recording, grab my bow, bam, shoot right there. But if the chance happens that he comes over on my opposite side, that's what I like about this platform, is I'm able to stand on my off side like this, and I can shoot over top of it. I'm tall enough. That's what I love about this platform. Look how I got size 10 shoes. And I know I'm in tennis shoes today, but look how much room that is. And there's no give. I didn't even tow hook this thing, and there's barely any give. I could tow hook that thing and it'd be money. Yeah, it's rock solid. And look how quick that was. Man, as far as my setup, I got my backpack over here too. On the back, I always put that on the back side of the tree where it's out of the way, but it's not completely out of the way. If I need something in it, I can get to it. But that's pretty much it. From time to time, I'll stick my GoPro here on the base facing me. I've stuck it on my actual camera arm facing me. I've stuck it up here on my tether facing me. I could put it on this new bow hanger that I got facing me, or on a limb. Ideally it's on a limb, but there's no limbs right here. If I was hunting, I'd be up there and there's limbs, but GoPro goes everywhere. I think about that when I get in the tree. You know, what would be the best angle? What would be the coolest spot to put this, point of view wise? So, but man, as far as everything goes, that's pretty well it. I know it's super simple, but like Cody talked to y'all about, we've been doing this now, mobile hunting, for a few years. We started hunting out of mobile tree stands and running and gunning, and then now we've kind of got to this. And yes, we are going to change some stuff up, I guarantee it. We have every year. There's going to be some better way to do things. There's already things that I'm wanting to buy now to make it a little better, from the 3D printing, for 3D Genesis printing and Eastern Woods Outdoors, and I got all these different things that I'm wanting to get to kind of help me out. But as our setup goes for right now, y'all just seen it all. So if you got any questions or any tips or tricks that you got, drop them in the comments, and hopefully, because we'll gladly listen to them. I mean, we're all the time trying to learn and get better, get lighter, to where we can be more mobile and have more success. And if you liked anything in this video, hit us up, let us know about it. Other than that, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. This is Riverbend Bow Hunter. Ain't that right, Cody?
That's right.
We out.